Hello, my name is Joe Schwab. I'm the service manager from Norris Honda, and today we're here to talk about your low tire pressure light. Right now we're in a Honda Pilot, but the indicator light on all Honda vehicles is the same. There is a exclamation point, which I'll show here, which is kind of surrounded by a horseshoe. I'll do that again. And that is your low tire pressure light. If you notice just above it, there's 4 letters that say TPMS. That also stands for a tire pressure problem, but in this video I'll explain the differences between the two. On a low tire pressure light, all it's indicating to you is that one or more of the tires has dropped down below 28 pounds. In the vehicles between 2006 and 2012, each wheel has their own designated sensor and one control unit that reads all 4 sensors. In your new Hondas, the 2013s and newer, it's just one sensor and one unit. If the tire pressure drops below 28 pounds, then one of the sensors, if it's a 4 sensor type model or just the one sensor in the 2013s, will detect that pressure and cause that indicator light to come on the dash. You will see these lights more so this time of year coming up in the colder months, because when it gets cold outside, the tire pressure in your tires compress. And the tire sensors sometimes will misinterpret that as low pressure. If you see that light first thing in the morning on a cold day, I wouldn't get too worried about it. If you drive for a few minutes, maybe 5 or so more minutes, and the light shuts off, that means that the tires have warmed up and the air has expanded, causing the light to shut off. If after a 5 or so minute drive and the light stays on, then it's probably telling you that one of the tires is low or possibly even a leak. We always recommend to get a very simple tire gauge. They maybe cost $1 or $2 to check each of the tire pressures if the light comes on. And the factory setting for most cars, the tire pressure should be between 32 and 33 psi. But in the colder months, we usually recommend between 34 and 36 to kind of help compensate for the colder weather. If you see a TPMS light on, that's different from low tire pressure. There are basically 3 reasons why that light will come on. Either you have way too much air pressure in your tires, like 60 pounds of pressure per wheel or higher. There's a problem with the unit that receives the signal, or a problem with one of the sensors. If the if the TPMS light comes on, that's not something you can correct at the car. You would need to bring that in. But a low tire pressure light, to help maybe avoid an unnecessary visit to the dealer, just check each wheel tire pressure, and it might just need a couple of pounds. Again, I'm Joe Schwab, and our phone number is 410-285-0600, and this is Low Tire Pressure for Tuesday Tech Tips.